Y'all, they done got my girl. They done got my girl, Egwene. Oh my God, they done collared her. They done unleashed my girl. Get her ass out of that free Egwene. Liandrin! Liandrin, what the hell you done did to my girls? Liandrin! Come outside, Liandrin. Come outside. We ain't finna jump you, girl. Oh my God, I cannot believe they got Egwene, girl. Let's get into it right now. We talking about the whole episode. Let's get into it. So Lady Soreth is talking to High Lord Tarok or whatever, Royal Commander of the Helani. Like, girl, she's getting her ass handed to her because she invaded this village without permission. We see the power structure obviously here with the Seanchan. She invaded this village without permission. It's a village that they can't hold. It's on the outskirts. And she was just like, girl, but I got us an Ogier slave. Like, I did what I needed to do. Maybe the master is making a mistake. He's like, girl, I am guided by the light. I don't make no mistakes. And just anytime you hear that kind of shit, it gives very cult, very like, okay, sure, Jan. Sure, Jan. But, you know, she got punished for it. They chopped off them acrylics so quick. Sorry. They chopped off them acrylics so quick. She was barred from court. I love how she looked at Ishmael before bowing, and it just shows you what, like, it really shows you what exactly is happening. You see what I'm saying? Like, even though she should be looking at the High Lord, she was like, bitch, Ishmael, should I bow down? And he's like, go ahead and just do it. Stop playing. We learned here that their mission, the Seanchan mission, is to unite everyone in the world under the Empress to fight the shadow, fight the dark, I guess. But I'm just like, girl, y'all are linking up with the dark. Y'all are linking up with the shadow. What do you mean? We see then that Ishmael presents the Horn of Valir to the High Lord. He says, with this, the whole world will be ours. That was in the trailer. Obviously, the horn is extremely important. The Great Hunt refers to the hunt for the horn. So I can't wait to see what exactly that means. Y'all already know I'm not a book reader, so I'm just theorizing from the information I have. Of course, I look up some lore when I'm really curious, but for the most part, I just really have no idea where they're gonna go with that. Moiraine and Rand are running because Moiraine just stabbed and injured Lanfear, and that ain't really gonna slow her ass down at all. Seeing Lanfear heal herself was scary as hell, and cunt, it was just so cool. She like zipped up her neck. And then when she said bitch, when she like she was like, I can't believe that bitch did that shit. I loved it. So this part was crazy. Rand and Moiraine find the stable, and Moiraine commandeers the horses on behalf of the Emerald. And Steve was just like, girl, she came in there like the cops was like, bitch, we taking your cars, we taking your your fast cars, bitch, we taking your Ferrari, bitch, and we're getting out of here because this demon chasing us, girl. She shows her ring off, she shows her badge. You know what I mean? Moiraine shows her badge off, was like, girl, step out of the car, license and registration, please. Yo, so at first the lady protested and was just like, I'm not gonna let you bitches take my fucking horses. But Moiraine was like, not only are you gonna give us these damn horses, but you're coming with us, and if you don't, you'll regret this night for, you know, as long as your life lasts. And it's like, I feel like Mama, either way, she regretted. I bet this lady at the end of the day, when Lanfear was done with her, I bet she regretted all the shit. I bet she regretted meeting y'all. I'm sure she regretted everything. So, I mean, just add it to the list. I don't know what to tell you. So then Moiraine walks over here, takes Rand's sword. I'm just like, girl, why is anybody and everybody just able to take your sword away from you, girl? Like, you don't even have no type of awareness. Either way, Moiraine, I mean, she ain't got no one power or anything. She dragging the shit out you. Moiraine takes this fucking sword and kills this horse and says, girl, we do not need her to find us. We taking the rest of these horses. We killing this last one. Damn, girl, does this world have PETA? Does this world have PETA? They gonna walk around like the Whitecloaks, bitch, just as militaristic as the fucking Whitecloaks, bitch. Moiraine chopped up this horse like she was chopping up cilantro, ho. I'm not playing with you. Now, I wondered real quick if a Forsaken, since they're so powerful, could have healed the horse or whatever. Maybe they could not heal it, I guess, if it was dead. Maybe they can't raise shit back from that dead. But I'm just like, if Miss Mama's, if Lanfear was sealing her neck back up after Moiraine done sliced it, you know, could she use the one power to get the horse together? I don't know. I have no idea. So once Lanfear catches up, and sees what Moiraine did at the stable or whatever. And she was like, that's real clever. But a man with a horse shows up anyway, asking if she needs help. And she's like, yeah, girl, I do. Come over here. Let me chop your fucking head off. She takes, without any kind of hesitation, remorse, without blinking, any type of shit. Like, girl, she just does that shit so naturally. Oh, that was scary. She took his head off after she is told that the road that she's on leads to Tarvalon. We catch up with Perrin, who's learning about his powers from Elias. Perrin thought this whole time that they were traveling to where the Seanchan went, just so he could save his people, save his friends, Ogier, all them. But Elias took them right back to Atuan's mill. And Perrin was really pissed about this because this whole time, like I said, he thought he was going somewhere else. But Elias was like, girl, you're going to die. Are you going to die trying to fight the Seanchan? It's like, okay, so that's what I'd be asking too with some of these characters in general, like in stories in general. Just like, oh, we're going to go up against an army. I'm going to go save my friends. It was like, okay, I get it, but how are you going to do that shit? You barely have a handle on your own powers, bitch, and they're out here enslaving people with the one power, in the name of the one power. So it's like, girl, unless you have a solid plan, bitch, we going right back to our twist middle. That's what Elias says. And like, girl, you can't even get the wolves together to run over these people or bite their asses up. You did that shit, I guess, in the past accidentally, maybe? I don't know. You know what I'm talking about, though, when Perrin and Egwene were first taken by the Whitecloaks and tortured them. Just like, girl, you don't even have a good control over that yet, and you want to go up against the entire empire of the Seanchan. It's like, girl, I don't know what to tell you. So Moiraine and Rand managed to dodge the land fear, but Moiraine knows that shit's not gonna last for long. Moiraine tells Rand that he did not defeat the Dark One, this was in the trailer, at the Eye of the World, but that he set his strongest lieutenant free. So Rand has just set the strongest of the Forsaken free. His name is Ishmael, of course, and he released land fear and will release others. I think Moiraine was telling Rand that in his previous life as the dragon, he had sealed them all away. But if he releases them all, we won't have the chance to win the last battle, right? So back to Perrin, he sees that they didn't even bury Mr. Mama's over here, who got his throat pierced by this horn, girl. And I'm talking about not in a fun way. I love how we get to see Perrin interacting with the wolves, interacting with Hopper, whatever. He asks Hopper to wait there, and he does. Perrin also sees those caged people, and we end up meeting Avienda, who tells him not to be loud. And it's just like, obviously, girl, it's a whole it's like, you just gonna swing this loud ass metal on the metal, and you ain't got no plan for when them bitches come out. Avia, what, girl, Perrin, come on now. So this guy comes out of nowhere to Perrin and says you can't trust an Aiel, and then gives this caged woman water, which was, I guess, important at the end of this sequence, and it annoyed me what Perrin said to Avienda, but I'm gonna get to that a little bit later. Perrin asking all these questions. Did the Seanchan put her in there? This guy immediately just says, oh, so you've met the strangers. When Perrin asks about why the Aiel is in the cage, the guy says, oh, she, just wandered into a town at the wrong time or whatever. I'm like, something don't seem right about this shit. I love these small moments, just like building on Perrin's power, where we get to see the dog interact with Perrin, just really briefly. He sees that the guy is a Whitecloak. Apparently they've been helping to push back the Seanchan, but this guy here says that the Whitecloak questioners are worse than the Seanchan, because at least once you swear the Seanchan oaths, they kind of just leave your ass alone, especially if you're, like they were talking about earlier, in these villages that are kind of like in the outskirts, right? So Perrin sees Chavalda, girl, and gets shook. As would I, bitch, are you serious? Get shook. And to me, I'll get shook for a moment, but I'm just like, bitch, I'm a wolf. I'm calling my girls. I'm calling my wolves out, and we're chewing on that face, babes. Like, girl, you sliced my back up like it was charcuterie. Like I was just a platter of cheeses and breads. Get them wolves out, Perrin. Get them wolves out. I know you're probably scared to, fight or be really violent because of what happened with your wife or whatever, girl. But, like, you gonna have to stand up. Get them wolves out. Chavalda tells Dane, or whatever his name is, Borhold, to step his shit up. Oh, the suckling babe is heavy as the suckling babe. I was like, damn, he's so shady. So we catch up with Lanfear again, who questions the woman who led her away from Rand and Moiraine. She ends up telling Lanfear the truth and says that she won't tell anyone. Girl, if you want to go look for them girls, it's fine. But I just did what I was told and that's it. I won't tell anyone. And Lanfear was like, duh, of course you won't tell nobody. And she stitched up that mouth. Oh my gosh, she stitched that mouth up. That's so terrifying, bitch, because it's like, how do you even solve that problem? Because mama got to eat and breathe and shit like that. Like, do you just take a knife and just reopen that hole? Oh my God. Lanfear is so evil and disgusting. So she rides off into the motherfucking, into the night, and we're checking in with Nynaeve. They are in the waves, and Liandrin took them. We already saw Liandrin attack them in the last episode. Liandrin took them into the waves, and Nynaeve is getting a history lesson on the 3 oaths that the Aes Sedai swear. Apparently some king threatened to burn the White Tower some time ago if the Aes Sedai did not bind themselves with the oaths, if they did not, you know what I mean, reel themselves in, I guess, with these oaths and rules. And Liandrin said, if we look inhuman and predictable like the tides, they won't meddle themselves against us or have to tear us down. Now, Nynaeve puts it together that Liandrin was recruiting the girls for the dark side and not for the tower, obviously. And Nynaeve, I love what Nynaeve says. She was like, your son is dying, you betrayed your sisters, and you're sitting in the dark trying to justify yourself to a woman that you kidnapped. Was your price worth all of this? Right? She was like, you swore to the dark. Liandrin was talking about every woman has a price. And Nynaeve was like, girl, for you to be doing all this, I hope it was worth it. I love the conversation that was had between Miss Mama's hair and Ishmael. Miss Mama's just wants to kill the High Lord Turek and just be done with it. Ishmael was like, girl, that would cause civil war. Then he really drags her. I'm just like, bitch, Ishmael gives very much, I don't know, LGBT. And the reason I say that is because like he be reading down. Like he gives me very much homosexual, pansexual, bisexual. But it's giving stunt queen queer realness to me, because he said, it seems your stupidity is second only to your inability to control your temper. Ouch. Damn, girl. And at that, she bucks up and says, it's my army that you need. It's my ships and my leashes that you need for this war. You are here at my invitation. And then Ishmael, he looked around like, wait a minute, bitch. You talking to me like I'm not the most powerful Forsaken, bitch. Wait a minute now. Like, you getting... Do you know who the fuck I am? Like, are you serious? All he had to say was, I know why you swore your oaths to the dark. And that immediately just gets her together. And she just calms down. She's like, oh, I forget myself, my lord, whatever. He said, basically, don't worry about that shit. The dragon's gonna join us. I have a gift for you that should be here soon. So Perrin decides to save Avienda. People shouldn't be in cages, he says. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, regular people shouldn't be in no cages, but bitch, we got dark friends and dark ones and all type of shit running around here. Evil bitches running. We might need to lock a couple of them hoes up. So, but whatever, that's what he said. Of course, the Whitecloaks catch on. He's like, bitch, what are you doing? They all know how much of a threat Avienda is, so they plan to attack her all at the same time. They circle around her ass. Like, he was like, bitch, if you try to go at this woman one-on-one, she finna have your ass. So, bitch, we all need to attack at the same time. And honestly, that really didn't even help they ass. She put that mask on and beat their ass up so good. Perrin was over there swinging that axe. So she gets to the last one, the fucking lead guy, and Perrin gonna talk about, let him go because he gave you water. And if I was Avienda, I'd be like, bitch, he gave me water while I was in a cage. He caged my ass. They caged my ass up and gave me. So just because he threw some water my way like I'm a goddamn dog, I'm supposed to let his ass just fucking go? When I say absolutely not, bitch, I promise you that I mean that shit. Perrin would have had to really come at my ass at that point, bitch, because I'm finna slice this motherfucker up. Like, that's it. So after I do that, we can fight, but just know you probably gonna lose. I just beat all these Whitecloaks' asses. Like, you're not going to play with me. So as soon as I saw that, I was like, child, the showrunners probably need this character in the future, and that's why they didn't kill him. I don't know. I feel like there could have been a better way to do that shit, but I really, really hate that shit, bitch. Like, girl, give up the way of the leaf, Perrin. Like, if you don't fight, they're going to kill you, girl. That's really just it. So I don't know. I didn't like that. Perrin's like, oh, don't kill it. Bitch, slice this motherfucker head off. And let's keep it moving. Okay, so here we learn that Lanfear is a master of the dream world. I think it's called Teleran Riod or something like that. Still very dangerous. She can hurt the fuck out of you in the dream world, just like in the regular world. Perrin goes to, I love to see Perrin talking, sneaking around the White Tower trying to see what's tea. Perrin goes to talk to the mistress of novices, Shariam Sedai, about Egwene, Nynaeve, and the daughter heir. Where are they? Miss Mama's here looks through the book to see where they've been off to, who signed them out. They've been signed out apparently. She doesn't know how it slipped. He even slipped her mind. And that's kind of weird. Perrin's just like, okay, that's pretty. These powerful girls, you signed them out. You didn't remember that you did. But Perrin is able to get her ass out the room so that Miss Mama's can look at the book. Miss Mama's here can look at the book. Based off of examining Shariam Sedai's handwriting, they think a compulsion weave was used to just like sign the girls out. So now they got to go do some digging. You know, whichever Aes Sedai left the tower for any reason, they're just gonna try and see where the girls are at. And then we finally see where Liandrin taking the girls like through the waves and shit, bitch. She steps through this goddamn way gate, bitch. Okay, I'm like, what the fuck happened? She got these damn horses with the girls draped over the I say, Liandrin, god damn! She got the girls draped over these horses like they some fucking tablecloths, bitch. I was like, Liandrin's so sick. You're just so sick, girl. Liandrin said, where the hell is our master? And I was like, oh yeah, she with the dark. I say, Liandrin, you really with the dark? Like you really with the dark? Bitch, they talking about Black Aja. I was like, what you mean? So she literally giving over Nynaeve and all them, Egwene, daughter heir, Elaine, all like giving all their ass to the Seanchan, knowing exactly what they're going to do to them. But then at the same time, she says to the Seanchan, what you do to these women is an abomination. And then we see that later she even frees Nynaeve to give them, I guess, a fighting like chance or something. So I wonder what exactly her motivations are. Why did she align with the dark? What made her swear her oaths to the dark? What the hell is like going on if you believe that what these Seanchan are doing to these women, like how they're enslaving people, if you believe that that is wrong and then you handing over Egwene and all them to the Seanchan knowing what they'll do, it's like, okay, do you expect them to escape? Do you expect them to, like, what's the, I don't know. But at the same time, like, why you go through all this trouble to bring that ass over there in the first place? Have you sworn an oath to the dark side, and then now, I mean, you're just bound, and now you regret this? Do you regret the shit? Like, it's just so weird. I can't place Liandrin. I don't understand, because she, like, if she really wanted them girls to be fucked up, like, she would have just kept Nynaeve tied up, and not even given them no kind of fighting chance or anything. And I don't know, like her, but she really seems to believe, like I believe her when she says that she thinks that it's an abomination, like the slavery is an abomination. So I just want to know what the purpose is. Like, what's the tea, Liandrin? What's the tea? Now we get to see the girls try to fight off the Seanchan, the Damani, whatever. Nynaeve say she can't do shit. I'm like, god damn, Nynaeve! Somebody need to threaten to kill Lanigan or something so you can fucking step that shit up. Nynaeve, you be pissing me the fuck off. But I love her. I love her so much. Daughter heir calls down some lightning, bitch. That shit was cunt. But they shoot back with fire. Egwene blocks that shit and sends it back. I was like, hell yeah, girl, y'all bitches. I was like, yeah, they got a fighting chance, bitch. Yeah, let's go. The Damani be voguing down when they use their power, bitch. The one power, bitch. They be voguing, bitch. And I love it. But then we see Nynaeve, running around talking about, oh, bitch, what happened to Egwene? Bitch, we see Egwene got captured. I was like, hell no. Hell no, Egwene, stand up. Egwene, get up. Egwene, get up. Oh my God, not my girl. We see Avienda here talking to Perrin saying, I'm going wherever you're going since you saved my life. I love that little moment where she was like, don't worry, it's not a lover thing, but if you want it to be, let me know. That's what I be saying about Perrin too. I'm like, yo, I ain't gonna do nothing, Perrin, but if you do want to do something, let me know. If only for one night. Just one night, Perrin, just one night. Nynaeve and daughter heir are trying to find Egwene in the city, and they get knocked out. Instead, Nynaeve is over here talking about, I will not take orders to a daughter heir. And I'm just like, girl, she is trying to tell you that we need to change clothes, we need to lay low, we need to gather intel, we need to just be creeping around in the shadows. Nynaeve, it's just like, not everybody trying to boss you around and order you around, sweetie. And it's crazy because you're a wisdom. You were ordering people around into rivers. So it's like, you can't just sit down for one moment and see that somebody's trying to help the both of y'all survive. It's just Nynaeve, girl, I get it, but I understand it. It's character development, and y'all just gonna be mad, but I will never not love Nynaeve and Egwene and the girls. Like, I'm so sorry. Rand need to step that boring ass story up. No shade. Matt need to step that board. Like the girls are just outdoing y'all. I'm so sorry. They are. I love that when Perrin meets Liandrin, and when she brings up the missing girls, she sees right through Liandrin's bullshit. Liandrin talk about, if something's wrong, oh my god, we have to find them. Hurry. Perrin's like, okay, girl. Liandrin, you are acting, and we can all see it. I love this moment with Moiraine and her sister, because Moraine's sister sees that she's stressed out. She's like, girl, you've always been so sure of what you wanted to do your whole life, but right now I'm looking at you, I don't think you know what you want to do. And that Moiraine kind of breaks down for a second, because it's like, she's right, bitch. You don't have the one power. She can't do, it's a lot. She still feel like she gotta protect Rand. Her sister comforts her. They comfort each other. Really, I thought it was really cute. Her sister comforts her with something that Moiraine actually had said. I'm paraphrasing, but she was just basically saying, make sure that what you believe to be true is actually true. If it's stressing you out, what you believe, just make sure what you believe is actually true. So I really like to see that conversation. And also I think like their relationship is really, it's fun to dig into, right? So the next scene was Rand in the bed with Ishmael. I was like, ooh, yes. I was like, is this telepathy? This might be a dream sequence or something. I was like, yes, homosexuality. I knew it was some kind of wonky dream brain stuff going on. It was just Lanfear. She tells Ishmael that Moiraine blew her cover to Rand and that he should have killed her. But Ishmael wants to see the decisions that Moiraine will make when she's desperate. He said a dead Aes Sedai is useless. Ishmael also said that he of all the chosen is really the one who actually believes in the dark. He really believes out of all of them, that in order to end suffering, you must stop the wheel and stop everything. So that is a very haunting and chilling thought. I love it though, because it's like, yes, you know, when you end everything, you put an end to everything. Suffering will end. It's true, but damn, everything else go end too, girl. Bitch, I'm not, you know what I mean? So I just like that motivation for a villain, of course. I thought Rand, like in this dream sequence, or like Lanfear, whoever, or what's his face, Ishmael, conjuring Rand to be in the bed and in the dream. I thought that was kind of hot. I was like, oh shit, it seems like y'all about to have a threesome. I don't know, it was just real hot. It was kind of hot. Rand was smirking and looking. I was like, okay. Now Ishmael and Lanfear all talk about how they gonna set up Rand's friends, set all they ass up. Liandrin already delivered the girls. Matt was born in the dark, according to Ishmael, and Perrin, according to Ishmael, also will be more wolf than man pretty soon. And Ishmael said, what do you think Rand will do when he sees his friends are all lost? And I'm like, girl, what he already been doing. Lanfear says it. He gonna break. He been breaking. He been disintegrating, girl. Over here conversing with Logain. Sit your ass down. So now, you know, we already saw that Nynaeve and Egwene were knocked out. We see when they wake up that a yellow Aja and her warder had saved the both of them. Everyone in the city is apparently looking for them because the Empress put out their descriptions. And she was like, girl, do you have any idea what the Seanchan do to women who can channel? And they fucking don't, honestly. So that's gonna be a very